So now we're gonna do the two-step. All right, you've heard of the two-step maybe in dancing, but today we're gonna do it in tennis. And so we're not gonna count the pivot of the right as a step. We're gonna go two-step and it's gonna be left, right, and hit. No matter where that ball is, you're going to cover this, let's see, here all the way out to the singles alley. So this area from mid-center to the singles alley is going to be a two-step move, and we'll show you how it's done. So now we're going to put the two-step in action. Don't count the right flow step, which it's called. Count the two after. And I like to be behind the baseline to do this. Gives me a little more time to judge and time my two steps to get out wide. Where's the ball going to be? 1, 2. Very easy two. That was 1, 2. I didn't have to move much. Let's see where the next one goes. 1, 2. That was a little tougher. So I had to do a 2 and then a jump hit. Where's the next feed? 1, 2. Very easy. Didn't have to move more than. So you'll notice when you do your two steps, they adjust to the feed. 1, 2. If it's wider, 1, 2. It's going to be 2 after the pivot step or the flow. Where's the ball? 1, 2. Hit and balance. Look how I got all the way over to the outside. That's why the pros don't look like they're working too hard. They're only taking 2 steps when it's in between these lines. So the wider the ball is, when that ball is hit wide, we only have time for 2 steps. The ball is too quick to do 7 shuffles. And so when the ball goes out there, you're using your little steps and you're not covering enough ground. 2 steps will get you, 1, 2, will get you here. Now you might say, well, what if they hit it way over in the corner? Now you're in desperate times. So now after your 2, it's about jumping and getting it. If it's really good, you may see a buggy because you couldn't even get it. You could only buggy it. But if you get it, you can also rotate sometimes and sometimes, but you will get it and you do need the open stance. You're going to be open stance on all of these forehands, whether it's a little two-step, major two-step, whatever it is, the no-step, whatever it is, it's going to be the open stance. And my challenge to you is not if you watch all these clinics, but show me some video of professional players on the tour stepping in on balls out wide. That'll be your challenge. You'll see it's all open stance. Two little steps if it's close to you. 1, 2, load and hit. Good. Now if I feed it wider, 1, 2, and then load. Good. Here we go. Let's try a few. 2 steps. Don't panic. Much more fluid. Good. Walk. Don't do a shuffle on that first one. Do a crossover. Yep. So there you're going to have to jump and hit. You did it. You were there in 2, but now commit. Yes. You're there in 2. Walk. Wow. That is really patient. That is perfect. You look so under control as you move. Our producer is becoming a professional. Really good. And you can notice when he's done, you're ready to recover. You're ready to recover. Your step down is making you hit flatter and slowing your recovery. So the 2 steps force you to stay and get into the open stance. If you're having trouble doing the open stance, do the 2-step or do the no step. But either way, when you get there, you'll be open with the stance. The danger of it is doing open stance without shoulder turn. It looks more like this. And then you don't get enough on it. The shoulder turn is first. You're still crossing over and then doing it. Most people that first do open stance think they're staying in the open stance. So they move to the ball wide and they do open stance the whole time. Do your 2 steps to get there with the shoulder turn. Time's up. Okay. Thank you so much for watching the video, and please remember to subscribe and ring the bell. And my promise to you is if you watch all of these 1-minute clinics, you will win Wimbledon. I promise. Well, maybe. I'm going to push you one more. Feel a good crossover. That's perfect.